So now, what we want to discuss is a very crucial matter related to as-salat. And my discussion with you tonight is going to be from two ayat in Surah Al-Ma'un that we recited, in where Allah Azza wa Jal warns those who pray. He said, فَوَيْلٌ لِلْمُصَلِّينَ. And that's an ayah, it stops right there. And it should send shivers down a person's spine. Allah Azza wa Jal is warning those who pray. Allahu Akbar. Imagine you just read this ayah and stopped and had no clue what was after it. Allah is warning those who pray. Imagine those who do not pray. What type of warning is set for them? But then Allah Azza wa Jal continues the discussion, and He is warning certain people that are careless about their salat. He says, فَوَيْلٌ لِلْمُصَلِّينَ. My warning is to those who pray, الَّذِينَ هُمْ عَنْ صَلَاتِهِمْ سَاهُونَ. Those who are careless concerning their prayer. They are careless and they are heedless about their prayer. Sahun means to have a neglectful, careless attitude towards as-salat. That's what sahun is. And remember the hadith I shared with you just moments ago, where I said the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, إِذَا فَسَدَتْ. If the prayer is ruined and destroyed, all the deeds are destroyed. Here we want to explain this. How does the salat become ruined? Because if we know what ruins the prayer, and then we're able to avoid it, our salat would be corrected and perfect. So I'm going to discuss with you the 4 major errors of the prayer. I'll say the problem one by one, and then I will offer you a solution for each one of them. And hopefully when you practice the solution, you will be far away from this description of sahun. So Allah Azza wa Jal is saying, فَوَيْلٌ لِلْمُصَلِّينَ الَّذِينَ هُمْ عَنْ صَلَاتِهِمْ سَاهُونَ. Woe to those who pray, those who are careless, heedless about their salat. How is a person heedless about his salat? In 4 ways. Al-ulama say heedlessness about a salat happens in 4 ways. And pay attention to the mercy of Allah Azza wa Jal. One word shows us the mercy of Allah, and that is that Allah Azza wa Jal said, الَّذِينَ هُمْ عَنْ صَلَاتِهِمْ. He did not say الَّذِينَ هُمْ فِي صَلَاتِهِمْ. You know, if the word was فِي صَلَاتِهِمْ, it would have been a disaster for all of us. Because الَّذِينَ هُمْ فِي صَلَاتِهِمْ would mean those who are heedless in their prayer. And each and every single one of us has moments of heedlessness in the salat. When you forget what you recited, you forgot the number of rak'at, you daydreamed and your mind went somewhere else, you are calculating something. These are heedlessness in the prayer. If the ayah was like that, we would have all been doomed. But from the mercy of Allah Azza wa Jal is that He doesn't hold us to account for the heedlessness in the salat. Which is why there is istighfar after the prayer. Astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. That wipes away the heedlessness that happened in the prayer. It polishes the salat. But what Allah is highlighting is الَّذِينَ هُمْ فِي or الَّذِينَ هُمْ عَنْ صَلَاتِهِمْ سَاهُونَ. Those who are heedless about their prayer. طيب. How is heedlessness practiced concerning as-salat? 4 ways. Number 1, the first way of being heedless about the salat is to consistently delay the prayer until the end of its time. Pay attention, there is a difference between missing the salat altogether and not praying it in its time completely, between that and between delaying the prayer until the end of its time. We're not speaking about the one who misses it. The one who misses the prayer on purpose and continues his life like this, such a person is a disbeliever on the tongue of the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam says, "Al-ahdu alladhi baynana wa baynahum as-salat, faman tarakaha faqad kafar." The agreement between us and them is the prayer. Whoever neglects it completely, then he is a disbeliever. We're not even talking about that. We are speaking about the first way of being heedless concerning the prayer, and that is to delay it until the end of its time. Meaning to pray Salat al-Fajr just before sunrise, and to pray al-Dhuhr just before Asr, and to pray Asr moments before Adhan al-Maghrib is called. That's what we are speaking about. Sa'd ibn Abi Waqqas radiyallahu anhu said, I asked the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam about alladhina hum an salatihim sahun. What does it mean? And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, hum alladhina yuakhiruna as-salata an waqtiha. They are those who delay the prayer from its time. They delay as-salat. And this is very dangerous. Especially missing as-salat is even worse. So this ayah is about the one who delays, and most surely about the one who misses as-salat as well. We'll have this warning and even more. When Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam on many instances and occasions warned about those who miss their prayers. In a hadith, the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam was taken in his dream. And in his dream he saw someone who was being smashed by a boulder on his head by an angel. So the angel would grab the boulder and slam it on his head, and his head would crush, unrecognized. Then his head would form again, and the angel will get the boulder and smash it once again. Hadith is in Sahih al-Bukhari or Muslim. So then the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam asked, who is this person that is being punished like this in his grave? So Jibreel alayhi salam said, وَأَمَّا الَّذِي يُثْلَغُ رَأْسُهُ, as for the one whose head was shattered, فَذَاكَ الَّذِي يَأْخُذُ الْقُرْآنَ وَيَرْفُضُهُ وَيَنَامُ عَنِ الصَّلَاةِ الْمَكْتُوبَةِ. It is the one who takes the Qur'an and neglects it, ignores it, doesn't practice anything of the Qur'an. He says he's a Muslim, he believes, but he doesn't practice anything that's in it. And he also sleeps through the obligatory prayers. Yeah, and he careless, doesn't care. Its time came in, didn't come in. If he prayed, prayed. If he didn't, doesn't matter. That's his punishment in the grave. And Allahu A'lam what is awaiting for him in the afterlife. It's the greatest of Allah Azza wa Jal's rights. And it is really upsetting to know that a large number of Ummatul Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam are struggling with their Salat al-Fajr. Don't wake up on time, don't pray it on time. And for the vast majority, it's either a minute or two before sunrise or completely after sunrise. If that happened once every year, once every 6 months, fine. But if this is happening every single second or third day or every day, we have troubles. We have a problem. That is definitely الَّذِينَ هُمْ عَنْ صَلَاتِهِمْ سَاهُونَ. So we need to be careful, and we need to make every effort to pray on time. That is the problem. What is the solution to this problem? So now we found out that delaying as-salat until the end of its time is sahun. What's the solution? The solution is simple, brothers and sisters in Islam. To avoid this type of heedlessness, there is no solution but to pray on time. Pray on time. And be mindful of the fact that as-salat on time is the most beloved deed to Allah Azza wa Jal.